Recently, we know that the cohabitation between unmarried couples is not anymore an illegal situation.
Yeah.
And we would like that you highlight and give us a little bit of an example. What is this change in the law?
Yeah. So, well, there's not really a big change in the law in the sense that law, I think I wrote it down, is Law 31 of 2021, which made some amendments to Federal Law 3 1987, which is the UAE Penal Code, has abrogated Article 356, which was the article used to punish cohabitation. However, it is also still a kind of a subject that is not, to me, completely clear, because while on the one side, the Article 356 has been abrogated, on the other side, Article 409, which is traditionally the article that covered adultery and consensual intercourse outside of wedlock, is not been abrogated. Although the application of Article 409 can only be actioned by the spouse or the guardian. And again, we go back to your question that you asked me before, right? What if parents use financial blackmailing or financial violence to not to allow their children to live life the way they want?
Yes.
So Article 409 is something that, parents can use to counteract against any of the children, maybe using other articles of the Penal Code to protect their economic rights. So because of the existence of this article, although cohabitation per se is not
a crime
anymore, but cohabitation and then having intercourse, it is
a
crime, right? It can be a crime, actionable only
if
by
someone makes,
if somebody makes a claim.
But this makes the rights between these partners in this kind of
very
unregulated,
very risky
relationship, non-regulated.
And also, the other thing that I find is a little in a gray area is what happens to the children of these couples.
Absolutely, yeah.
Because while we know that in the case of a divorce, children's custody is 50% basis, it is unclear what happens if, let's suppose, a couples that are cohabiting have a child here. The child is born here. So the law says, okay, they can get a marriage certificate, and each municipality, each emirate will decide how to get the birth certificate. However, what happens if then this couple decouple themselves and decide, okay, we don't want to live together anymore? There still can be a dispute arising on how to raise the children, how to, support them, how to pay for their education, food, their housing, accommodation, everything, travel. Where do they go? Where do they go to live? Where can they go back to their country? Can they not? There is no real regulation of what happens.
So this is yet to be amended or ready to be updated.
Amended. We've had several inquiries on cases like this. We've not had instruction yet to try to get the father to start paying, alimony for the children of the unmarried couple. We think we're going to have a case soon, and we're going to try to go to Abu Dhabi court. We're going to try to use the laws that protect children in a way that is like, that because although the law does not provide directly, however, the law, it is issued in the best interest of the child.
Yes.
The best interest of the child is to have both parents. The fact that one of the parents decided to no longer be in the presence or being responsible of the guardianship of the child doesn't mean that is no longer responsible of maintaining economically that child.
Yes.
And so we're going to try to use the same laws to see if by similarities, the application of the law can be extended to children coming from unmarried couples. We don't know if we're going to get what the response of the court
would be very interesting to see.
But would be very interesting to see. I personally would like to try it because I'd like to know that children that
can be protected in this sense.
In the situation. Because at the end of the day, the people that pay the highest price in any divorce, in any decoupling, are the children.
Absolutely.
And so for me, as an operator within the justice system, and in order to abide by my public function, my number one priority is to protect the interest of the children.
100%.
That is my number one priority. And that is always how I look at cases that I undertake. And this is what I try to do. For me, having parents that are still in the same house for years and years without a resolution for the children is not the right thing. And so we do all we can to avoid for that to happen. And let's see, I don't know, maybe we can do another interview where we
absolutely afterwards.
If we have some more about children's custody that coming from out of wedlock relationship.